Hello, ladies and gentlemen, guys, respected college, and the fellow of delegates in TIDAR conference. Allow me first to introduce myself. My name is Mario Andaru, or you can call me Mario. And today, I'm honored to represent my team in presenting our research paper at the TIDAR International Conference on Economics, Management, Business and Accounting, or we can call it TCHEMBA. And today I want to take you on a journey to a place that often surprises economists and development experts alike. A place where people smile more even when they earn less. That place is my country or my nation is Indonesia. And let me begin with a simple observation. Indonesia, as you know, is a developing country with the modest income level. It's often ranked among the happiest nation in the world. And why is that? This is the paradox that we are here to explore it. And my question, my question is, why are Indonesians so happy despite their low income? So I want to take you the second slide is the paradox because there is the paradox. Normally, we assume that more income means more happiness, but Indonesia breaks this rule. I don't know is an only Indonesia or not, but Indonesia breaks this rule. We are not the rich nation in terms of GDP per capita in the Southeast Asia. We are not the rich country. Yeah, you know, you know that Indonesia is not the rich country. Yet, when you measure happiness and well-being, Indonesia consistently ranks high. Yeah, and this is the paradox that I want us to understand today. And I want to take you to rethinking again what is well being. Well being, in the definition, is not only about money, it's not only about fun, it's not only about economic, it's not only about growth, it's multidimensional. It's about how people live, what they value on, and how they find meaning. In Indonesia, well-being comes from three sources. It's a one is a purpose in his life, and strong relationship or strong social bond, and resilient stability, resilient in the face of the challenges. So it's call it eudaimonic flourishing. Yeah, I take this word from the philosopher because there are many philosopher call the well-being definition is eudaimonic flourishing in the academic definition. It's a life. It's I think I'm sorry. I mean, it's a life where happiness is not just about pleasure, but about purpose. Yeah, the meaning of the eudaimonic flourishing is not just about pleasure. The life is about the purpose. In Indonesia, people find happiness in togetherness, in the family, in the community, in the college, and that's why our well-being is not an accident. It's a logical outcome of how our society is built. Okay, and next, the financial resilience system. Now, let's look more deep, the deeper again about eudaimonic flourishing. You know what? Indonesia has built a financial resilience system. Think of it's a three-pillar model. The number one, the first is a social capital. It's like tradition, gotong royong, or mutual social. And the second is state policies. Uh, I want to tell you a next slide. And the third, digital innovation. And together, these three pillars create security, even when income are modest. And the next is let's we start with social capital or informal social network. we have something called gotong royong, or you can call it mutual cooperation. In daily life, this means people help each other, share risks, and ensure that no one is left behind. We also have informal financial system too, like community saving groups or arisan, where neighbors rotate their saving to support each other. It's not just about money because it's about trust. And the second, the second is the state-led policies. Pillar is state policy. Our national health insurance or BPJS, or you can call it JKN, Jaminan Kesehatan Nasional, is one of the largest in the world. It protects millions of Indonesians from falling into poverty because of health costs. This is a this is a formal safety net that's trying the informal system already at work in our community on our people, and it's a help the pure people in here. So, and the third pillar is the digital finance ecosystem, fintech, mobile banking, e-wallet. They are transforming access to financial services. And of course, there is a challenge. Challenge remain, and we still need to close the gaps in literacy and inclusion. But the potential is huge in here. This is the bridge between tradition and the future. So we are as academic is the bridge between tradition and the future of the digital finance ecosystem. So I want to tell you about Indonesia's unique model. When you combine these three pillars, the informal social network, the state policies, and the digital financial ecosystem. If you combine social network, state policies, or innovation, you get something unique, and it's Indonesia. A system that blends tradition with modernity, a system that built resilience, built the trust, built the stability. That is Indonesia's strength. And I want to tell you the lesson for the world. So, what does this mean for the world? It means that prosperity is not only about GDP growth. True prosperity is when people feel secure, when they trust each other, and when they know that the system has their back. Indonesia shows that development is not only about economic, it's also about resilience and community. And the global implication, this is an important thing, the important message for developing nation everywhere and for the world too. I want to tell you something. We don't have to copy paste the Western model of growth. No, we have the unique style. We can create our own path by strengthening social cooperation, by protecting the vulnerable, and by using technology. We have achieving SDGs through human resilience, through social cooperation, through inclusive financial ecosystem. This is how we achieve the sustainable development goals, not just through growth, but through resilience. So I I have the quote for you all. The ladies and gentlemen, the Indonesian story is more than a cultural curiosity. It's a it's a mirror that asks to us all. Have we mistaken wealth for well-being? Have we been chasing growth while forgetting what makes us truly human? And here lies Indonesian message to the world. Happiness is not the privilege of the wealthy. The true prosperity is not measured by GDP. It's built on resilience, solidarity, and a shared human purpose. This is not only Indonesian truth, it's a reminder for every nation, every community, and every leader in this conference. If we lose solidarity, we lose prosperity, and if we lose purpose, we lose direction. And if we lose resilience, we can lose hope. So the question is, what kind of prosperity do we want to build for the generation to come? And with that, on behalf of my team, I sincerely thank you for your time, your attention, and your engagement. May this discussion inspire us all to rethink again the national development, not just as a growth, but as a journey toward collective well-being, and in the way we care for our people. So thank you very much.